Hey everyone, I'm here tonight working in my Dina Wakley journal, and I got a couple of new supplies of hers today. I had a little package waiting for me when I got home that of some things I had ordered, and one of the things was the one of her new stamp sets, and the other was her stencil that says "Spill Right Paint Color and Stamp." I love this. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I have to have that. And I have some paints out, and I have some washi, some Dina washi, and some Dina paints, and I played around a little bit with some of the stamped images and layered them with. I stamped some images on collage tissue, and then on some of these, I backed with, I layered book pages and other collage tissue and stuff. So I was hoping to be able to incorporate, I just kind of wanted to gather a few things here and there to incorporate into whatever I have going on here. So the paints I'm working with so far, that I've decided on so far, is blackberry, peacock, and eggplant. And I'm not sure, I wasn't really sure. I was thinking I wanted to wait to see these colors when they're down before I decide if I need to add, or if I want to add, anything else. So something I'm going to try here. I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next page here as well. Let's see. The blackberry. Oh, these two colors together are so beautiful. Eggplant and blackberry. They're amazing. Get some blue in here, some peacock. So what I was thinking about doing, I'm going to cover up some of these marks that are here from previous projects. What I was thinking of doing was adding a little bit of water. Get the paint a little bit wet and see if I can get it to, move around a little bit. I don't want to get it too wet. I don't want to go crazy with it, but let's see here. Make sure I'm still in frame. I seriously need to clean up my desk. It's a mess and I feel a little bit squished. How cute is this? How pretty is that? So I would want to just kind of keep adding color wherever I feel like it needs more color. I kind of want to get these two colors to hang out. There we go. Just smear that around a bit. Bring it over to the next page. Don't be afraid to get messy. That is what I love about this style of creating. Sometimes I just want to get messy. It just feels good. Now, it spreads a lot different on the craft paper than it does on the watercolor paper. I did not put gesso on this. I just decided to dive right in. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I've gotten like real messy with paint and stuff. I love it. But when you get new supplies, it's so exciting. I was like, I cannot wait to just play with these. Let's put a little bit more water down. I want to get this to kind of spread out a bit more up here without adding more paint. I'd like to try to utilize what I already have on the page and work with it. But these colors are so vibrant and beautiful. I might start making mud over here. We'll see. It won't be the first time. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to, how pretty is that? Get some color down here. And then what I'm gonna do is wait for this to dry, and then I'll come back. So of course I couldn't just wait for it to dry. I wanted to play around with it a little bit more. So what I did was I just added, sprayed the right page with a bunch more water and just started tipping it up to let it drip and move. Because I wanted the paint to kind of come down over the stamps but not cover them totally. So I just wanted to show you real quick. Okay, now for real, I'm gonna let it dry and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. While I was waiting for everything to dry, I decided that I wanted to rip apart the paper that I had stenciled the words stencil onto, and I was kind of trying to figure out, I wanted to put this somehow on this page, but I didn't want to like take up too much of the page, so I decided to staple them together. And then I think I'm gonna use washi. I'm gonna glue it right here with some matte medium. Now that I'm thinking about it, because it's kind of bulky, so I want to make sure that it stays flat. So like this whole back piece can just be flattened down. I might still be able to add washi. We'll see if that works after this dries. But yeah, I'm going to leave that like that to dry and kind of see how that goes. But I thought that was a really cute idea. You just flip through, you know, the words and everything. So, and then on this side of the page, I'm going to, let's see here, make sure that's all in frame still. I made a video last night, and when I was watching the playback to make sure it looked okay enough to post, I realized like the whole bottom of the video was out of frame, and I was just like, oh no. So I decided not to post that one. There's police officers driving by. I don't know if you can hear that. What the heck? Okay. See, it's like I either go too little or too much. It's just, I can never really get in between. And I forgot that I was thinking earlier that I wanted to, use a palette knife for this and not get my fingers all super duper messy, but oh well. That's alright. I'll just wash my hands like 10 bazillion times to get it all off before I go to bed. Let's see here. I wanted to incorporate these. I don't know if I had spill right color. I think color can go here. That will be fine. My gosh. Let's put that actually directly on the tissue paper. So yeah, this was just one of the collage sheets that one of Dina's collage sheets that I just stenciled over just the word color. I did it with a couple of different words from it, from that stencil sheet. Okay, let's see here. And I wanted to make sure I got some of these in there as well, like with the words. Spell right color. I want to work with these 3 words and see if I can get I'm gonna use her for sure. Spell. Let's see if we can do that. And this would be right probably on this side, and then we can say something like that is probably what I'm going to end up with, I think. Let's see if I can remember that before I get too much farther, because I want to glue more stuff down before those particular items, and maybe get out some washi tape. But I just have some random bits of collage paper over here that I want to use. I keep all my scraps and which is fine as long as I remember to use them in projects. You know, there's a reason why I keep them. Isn't it so hard, like opening and like working with like new, new of your favorite product? Like it's almost like you don't even want to open it because it's so awesome to have, and you don't want to like, I don't know, use it. It's a little weird. I definitely do that sometimes. I'm like, just use it. Just that's what you got it for. Just because you love it, use it. I think sometimes there's this fear too that some things will get discontinued. So it's like if you really love something, and sometimes I think to myself like, well, what if I don't get it now and I get it later, but then it gets discontinued and I can never find it again, ever. And it's kind of like such a silly way to think because I don't know. There's just so much. So I think it's fine. I have to tell myself that like it's fine if you don't have that. If you find it someday for at a better time that you can afford it or whatever, then great. And if not, you'll probably still live. So I want to make sure that this is sticking down. I don't want to try to move it or anything yet until it's been down for a while. So, all right, let's see here. One thing I wanted to do too was get some of this washi out that I love so much. I haven't gotten any of the new washi yet. I really want to, but it's kind of like I was saying before, I'm trying to be good. Like, don't buy all the things as soon as they come out. I love releases though of new product. It's so fun to look at. And sometimes and then you get it and use it. It's awesome. I'm sure those of us that craft, I mean, some of us might be in a situation similar, but like, I know I wish I could just be like, can I just do this full time? And not really have to worry too much about anything else because I love it so much. I don't want to have to worry about the time and the money and the, whatever that it takes to do this thing that I love so much. I don't like sharing my time with it. Like, I don't like that I have to work so much and have it eat into the time that I'm able to do, this stuff. But, ooh, this tape is going to go dun, 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 right there. Ooh. Oh, I love this process so much. I hope the film comes out good because I'm really excited to be filming a like journal page process like this with new stuff right now. That's awesome. I think I'm going to add some of these faces. I'm just going to add, a bunch of stuff and just put it all together and, it's going to be amazing, I think. Look at how weird this looks. I love it. I hope this thing sticks well. I'm sure I can, I'll end up hot gluing it if I have to. If it's like going to be finicky about sticking there or whatnots. Anyways, so should add maybe like just a couple more random strips. I love these hearts. I want to just draw a whole bunch and paint a whole bunch and just do, because there's more hearts right here, and just do heart after heart after heart in all these different grungy ways. And then, use it in my journaling and stuff. I love it. Okay. So, even though I'm doing these two pages at the same time, they're going to have like I think like a noticeable, kind of difference in like theme and setup and stuff like that. Which I'm cool with. So let's see here. I wanted to incorporate, what did I say? I said her for sure, because she didn't make it to this page, and I want to make sure she gets used as well. Whoops, I have stuff. Make sure I'm still in frame. Looking good. Okay. I really, really love this stamp set. This is just amazing. Spill right color. I think that's the way. So I'm going to spill right. And we'll probably do this. right? Could do this. That will work so perfectly, I think. It's going to be chunky, but whatever. I do actually want to find a palette knife for this time, though. I get all like gluey and it gets a little bit distracting for me. I don't know if that makes sense, but it just does. All right. I'm getting kind of to the end. Oh, let me not knock into the camera, guys. Sorry about that. I'm just going to spread this on as evenly as I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh. I'm really, really excited about these pages, and I cannot wait to see the absolute finished project. I feel like I'm in overdrive. Like, I must do journal pages, like not one, but many. It's been a while, so. Oh, I love this so much. And I've been meaning to use, you know, the blank, if you have any of the collage packs of the collage paper of Dina's, her first release of like that tissue paper had blank, just plain tissue paper, so you can stamp on it and use it. And so I was so happy to finally use it. That's what I used for these, and I just think that it worked perfectly, and it was awesome. And I felt like I kind of had to think outside the box for that, and I kind of surprised myself, so I'm happy about that. Spell right color. So the only thing is that's really blending into, you know, the page, the bottom word. I want to make sure that these are sticking, you know, just as good as that is, so it looks a little bit more, what would I say, a little bit more like flat. I don't mind if pieces are sticking up, but I do mind that these look so much different than the bottom one. But that's okay. I'm in love with it. I don't even know if I want to freaking add anything else. It's like I do. I love this. I'm afraid to test this. Do you think it's been long enough? Am I still in the picture? Yes. Okay. Sometimes I get so into like what I'm doing down here, I don't even pay attention to the camera, like if something went wrong. Oh yeah, that ain't moving. It's perfect. And this paper that I'm using right here is just paper that came in with a package I got. It just was for, you know, packing around the items. It was just packing paper. So it kind of feels like a grocery bag paper is exactly what it feels like. So I was like, I threw it away actually at first, and then I went and dug it out and was like, wait, I'm going to use that for stamping or something. You know, I wasn't really sure. But I'm proud of myself because I used it in the same night that I was going to throw it away. So anyways, should we do more washi? Maybe not on this side. Maybe on this side. Are we worried that it'll be too busy? I'm not too worried about it. Did I use that one? Yeah, I used that one. I don't know if I have all of my washi out. I really love this washi. I'm running low on it. I should buy more because I love it so much. And sometimes it's not always easy to find, you know. All right, there's that. Let's do a couple more. I want to kind of get this side of this girl with some tape. This is beautiful, I think. I love it so much, and I can tell that, you know, I'm going to come to a stopping place here pretty soon. Otherwise, I'll just be working on it all night. Like, I feel like I could just keep adding to this and adding to this and adding to this. I do know some people, the way that they journal is they don't do it, like, from the front to the back and, like, one page at a time. They work just fluidly throughout the journal. And And I was thinking about how freeing that would feel. I feel like since I started this one in the beginning, like I want to finish it the way I started it, if that makes sense. but um, but yeah, maybe just a little bit more, just a little bit. I love it. I was gonna add maybe. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I'm so in love. Okay, so I have a couple of Dina words here. Her collage words are amazing. Art grows your spirit. Art is a soul on view. Art is your story. And then I have a speaker truth out of another. Oh, I love that. This has to go there. And I think that I might incorporate this art one on this side. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. The secret, keep going. Oh, I love every single word on here. I don't know if I could. I would want to spread it all out. Oh, maybe down here. Yeah, okay. Or maybe these three. Yeah, okay. I changed my mind so fast. Sorry. I'm going to cut this just so I make sure I don't accidentally rip any of the words. I do that sometimes. I get too excited and just kind of like try to rip it apart and rip off an important part that I didn't mean to rip. So, and this stuff is kind of like so fragile in a way, like once you, especially once you like get it wet. So I don't want it to be, I don't want to tear it where it shouldn't be torn before I'm ready to put it down. Art is a soul on view. I just love it. I love these products so much. So much fun. Okay, I think I'm going to give each of these people... I'm running into the camera again. Sorry. Alright, see. Art is your story. Okay, how about there? How about that? I like it. I think that might work. That guy, I'll probably put a little bit lower. Okay, so let's do this part. I swear, I think these colors are amazing. They're so beautiful together. So vibrant. And these collage papers are just, I don't know, most of the Dina supplies are like my favorite supplies ever. It's definitely, you know, and a lot of the other Ranger supplies actually. It's just, I have to not go too crazy collecting supplies that I love. Jane Davenport's another one. Oh my gosh. Every time she has a release, I'm just like, oh, all your stuff is so beautiful and awesome looking. Like, yes, I need another set from a different brand of like watercolor crayons or something. I'm just like, don't buy it. You have it already. Just, you know, chill out. Use what you have. It's hard though. Dina stuff I don't always actually wait. Especially when it comes to like my favorites. I try to stock up a little bit, not anything too crazy. Like I bought extras of the collage sheets because I was just like, these are going to sell out so fast. They're so cool. And so I would buy 2 at a time with each release of those, or try to, because I know like I'll use them forever. And I'm glad like tonight is a really good example of me using them. Like, this is beautiful and it feels so good. Let me tell you, it feels so good. I missed doing this. I really, really did. And it's really cool to share it. I hope you guys like stuff like this. I think that if you're here, then you do. If you do like it, let me know. I'm still working on figuring this all out and, you know, just basically doing the best that I can. But any suggestions or anything that you want to see or anything, you know, any thoughts basically on any of this is totally welcome. I'm here to be with the community. So what do you think? How about right there? Oh, dude. All right. I'm going to let all of this dry. I want to keep going. but I gotta go to bed. So I want to take a Stabilo, like black Stabilo, or some, oh man, my freaking scribble sticks. That's what I want to outline some of the stuff. But I gotta wait for this to dry first, and I can't use my heating tool right now. And I have to go to bed, so I'm just gonna stop. But I think based on what I said, you probably have a good idea of like what, I would want to accentuate like certain areas with the Stabilo all and make some shading and stuff like that. But that's okay. Maybe on the next one, or maybe I'll come back to this later and add that if I feel the need to. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys next time.